Hello everyone, welcome to Artful Garden Ideas. Today we share some ideas how to grow and care for lucky bamboo indoors. Sculptural lucky bamboo plants have eye-catching shapes, swirls or braided stalks are a frequent spotted in office and residence of the purpose of good feng shui. They can also be trained so that stalks grow straight as an arrow and are adorned with smallish, simply floppy green leaves. Tough the plant looks like bamboo and grows fast. Like bamboo, it can grow well over a foot in 6 months. It's not related to it at all, and it's actually more of a succulent plant. Be aware that this plant is not lucky for pets because it's toxic to cats and dogs. Lucky bamboo can Chinese traditions. According to Chinese traditions, the significance of lucky bamboo is tied to how many stalks you have. There are different meanings associated with various lucky bamboo arrangements. For example, you will rarely find a traditional lucky bamboo arrangement with four stakes. In Chinese culture, the word of four is close to the word of death. So, a gift of four bamboo stacks would be considered very rude, as if you had wishes death on the reception. Lucky bamboo care, and I hope this video help you a lot. Please watch this video complete. And lucky bamboo has a well earned reputation as being nearly indestructible, which make this plant ideal for novice gardeners or thoughtful waiters. You may want to get the light and water level just right for your lucky bamboo is it thrives. Lucky bamboo is easy to care for as long as you grow it in good quality water. Lucky bamboo can be grown in well drained, rich potting soil. The soil should be kept moist but not soaked. Additionally, it can thrive well when housed in bubbles or simple as vase filled with water as long as it has at least an inch of standing water at all time. Lucky bamboo is very sensitive to chlorine and other chemicals commonly found in tap water. Tap water is fine to use unless you have hard water containing a lot of minerals. Because of this, it is a good idea to water your lucky bamboo only with bottle or distilled water or tap water that has been left out for 24 hours to allow the chlorine to evaporate. If growing in a waterways filled with bubbles, change the water weekly to avoid any disease and odors. Make sure that the water is always completely covering the roots. Add a bit of water every 7 days as needed. Completely change the water every 2 to 3 months or more frequently if you find the water giving off a foul odor. Temperature and humidity, as you may accept, looking bamboo plants prefer warmer temperature ranging between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Avoid placing your plant anywhere near a draft, hot or cold, in front of an air conditioner, heating event, or by a draft window. Evergreen humidity is a fine for your lucky bamboo plant. So don't stress about increasing the levels in your home. A single drop of liquid fertilizer each month is plenty for most lucky bamboo arrangements. Alternative specialty lucky bamboo fertilizer are available. Plants grow in water will only need to be fed every other month or so using a very weak liquid fertilizer. Healthy lucky bamboo roots are red, so don't be alarmed if you can see red roots floating in a glass vase. Despite its complex appearance, lucky bamboo is not pronounced and shaped in the same way as bonsai tree with plant wire and judicious trimming. Pruning all of your houseplant is an important part to keeping them healthy. This is also true of your lucky bamboo. Over time, most plants will become top heavy or instructive shape will be begin to lose their form, but trimming helps keep that under control. In general, it's not a good idea to cut the main stake of lucky bamboo. Instead, cut the offshoots. Using straw snipers, you can trim them back to within an inch or two of the main stem. New shoots will soon emerge and the resulting plant will be busher. To discourage new growth, dip the cut and in profile. The shape of lucky bamboo plants are formed not by trimming but by rotating the plant's stalks in front of light source, which cause the plant to naturally grow towards the light. Professionally often grow stalks on their side to create their distinctively spiraling shapes, but at home this is a laborious process that takes patience and time to get right. It can be accomplished by placing the plants under the three-sided box, then paying close attention to their growth rates and rotating the plants slowly and regularly. Use a style sharp cutting shear to take steam cutting of the main stalk that has at least one leaf joint and trim the leaves to expose the growth nodes. Put the bare cutting into a container filled with enough distilled water to complete cover the bottom of the cutting. Keep the water clean and fresh as you watch for the development for red roots. Roots should appear in around 30 days. Keep the water clean and fresh as you watch for the development of red roots. Roots should appear in around 30 days. When the roots emerge, put the stake in a decorative vase with water and pebbles or a pot with soil. A lucky bamboo arrangement in a low dish or bowl should have at least 1 inch of space between the stalks and the edge of the vessel. This space allows the roots to separate out and support the plant. If your stakes are growing in a large glass vase, be sure the vase is proportioning to the bamboo's height and can support the stakes. The water level should be just enough to fully submerge the roots but should not rise to meet the stalks. If your plant is outgrown its vessel, transplanting lucky bamboo is relatively easy. Take this simple step to report the plant. Start with the clean container that is slightly bigger than the current one. If the lucky bamboo is growing in a pot of pebbles, gently dig up and planted lucky bamboo. Clean the pebbles with water before placing them in the new container. Carefully add the bamboo plant in and take care to nest and roots within pebbles. You can need to add more pebbles to cover the roots and support the plant. If your bamboo is growing in a pot of water, lucky bamboo is susceptible to the same insect problem as the indoor tropical plants. They can be treated manually or by the same method you use on another plant. Watch for white nails, green aphids. You can even wash an entire plant in a very mid-liquid dish and all tough you can. Bamboo is easy going plant. There are a few issues to be on the lookout for its grow. If your lucky bamboo plant disease, it will not mean you are going to have bad luck. It simply means it's didn't receive ideal care or its lifespan has simply ended. The problems with this plant usually have to do with the quality of water used to grow and maintain the plant. Taking care to stay on top of changing the water and using the right quality water may eliminate any of the following problems. And if you notice algae growing in the water, it's usually because the plant is potted in a clear vase, allowing light to penetrate and encouraging algal growth. Just clean out the vase so it's squeaky clean. Use mild and start again. You may want to switch to an equal container if algae is a present problem. Yellow leaves on lucky bamboo usually indicate that the plant is receiving too much sun or too much plant for fertilizers. Cut out the fertilizer and move the plant to a shelter location. Brown leaves and lucky bamboo usually indicate dry air, polluted water. You can raise the humidity level by spraying the plant regularly. Make sure you are using the appreciated quality of water in the container. If the stalks themselves begin to root or turn mushy and black, they are likely beyond saving. It also means the roots are dead or dying. Many reasons contribute to dead stalks, such as poor water quality, fungus or bacteria that was growing in the plant when it was received. Diseasing stalks threaten any other stalks they are close to, so your best bet is to remove them at once. If you have surviving stalks, you will need to change the water and replace the stones that were in the container. And that's it, that's the video. I hope this video can help you a lot to growing a beautiful bamboo plants. And thanks for watching this video.